Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Road to 40. I am the one-man flash mob, Jason Oliveira. You like that? Self-proclaimed. Sometimes I'll sit around and think about things I want to say before I start rolling. I don't have a lot to talk about again tonight, and I'll give you the rest of my review of the Samsung Galaxy S5 tonight as well. Something went down the wrong way. I'm having a hard time talking, and my throat's killing me. Well, last night, some of you may have noticed, I didn't see any comments. The tiny cock on the microphone. No, not this one. My friend Xander found this in a drawer at work, and he was just like, "Oh, here you go. Here's a tiny cock for you," or something like that. I said, "Oh, I already got one, thanks," or something just ridiculous. And and so I was gonna do something with that, like having it down here, but then I realized that's kind of gross. I'm not a gross person. I try not to be. The one man flash mob, Jason Oliveira. Ooh, that's gonna stick. Well, later on tonight we're gonna talk about these. I found a small bag of them, and yeah, I opened them. I already tried them, so you don't get that first impression. But we're gonna do a review of those later on what's on the menu tonight with the one man flash mob, Jason Oliveira. I need pyrotechnics on the show and theme music. Well, I've got the theme music, I guess, but let's talk about flash mobs briefly. They are bringing a certain joy back into the world. An untapped, unbindable emotion back. Like, seeing that many people gathering together and the effect that they have on people, they're making people smile when they do it. And I think it's pretty awesome. Like, I've never experienced one. I think it'd be a great thing to just be somewhere and all of a sudden, boom. I wouldn't mind starting one in Lynchburg, to be completely honest. I'm just a freak of nature. I'm going to tell you this right now. We've talked a lot of things through the last 134 days or so on. But I just, I'm a spectacle. And I don't mind it at all. Like, I always like to just draw everyone's attention and make people smile. I've been doing it before I started the whole make somebody smile tomorrow. I remember for years since I've been working at Gibbons Books and having access to, let's go back even further than that, I've always been like an ass for attention. I'm not going to lie. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Tell you that I don't like it? I love it. I do. I really do. And anybody who says that they don't, who's in any form of entertainment, I disagree. You're in it for, you're in it to create whatever your art is, but nonetheless, flash mobs, they're changing my view of the world. There's something outside tonight. It's a lizard creature. It's about 6 feet tall. No, I don't know what it is, but my dog keeps barking like a freak of nature. Why am I on that tonight? Why do I keep saying freak of nature? I don't know. I remember the first time I saw it on YouTube, I think it was Grand Central Station, where everybody just froze for 2 minutes and then continued on. And, like, that was just weird. Because I'm like, wow, to be able to get that many people to do that and do it so right, like, you got to have a good group of people to be able to do it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Or like the Broadway cast. I was just watching the Lion King Broadway cast take over a New York City subway. Excuse me. And sing The Circle of Life. It's pretty neat. I'd like to be there. I think it's a beautiful thing. Creating spontaneous works of art for people unaware of it. That's a cool thing, man. That's why good graffiti artists, I respect, because I'm not a huge fan of that style of art. I mean, there's a lot of different styles, obviously, within its own genre, but the general idea you get to mind. It's just, but they do it so well with spray paint and stuff, man. I guess I could just practice on my own house on the back, and then just paint over it and do it again. Is that a good idea? Does that up the value of your house if you put graffiti all over it? I wonder if you can do that. I guess you could. I mean, it's not disturbing the peace. All you'd have to do is put like a political statement, and then they probably couldn't do anything about it. I don't know. Road to 40. I gotta return my other phone. I'm reluctant to do it though because I've needed contacts off of it that didn't sync with this one for some reason. So I need to find a way, a utility to back up my contacts from that phone and import them into my new phone, because the Verizon way didn't work. It brought over like a third of my contacts. And I have so many contacts. It's just crazy, man. You wouldn't believe it. It's not my point. Let's take a look at these chips. What do you say? What say you? Shall we look at the chips? This is Lay's Cappuccino flavored normal potato chips. They're regular cut, not their wavy, not kettle cooked. This is just normal. Now, this is the first bag of this material that I can actually smell the flavor over the shitty bag smell. It's strong. It's a gentle dusting of brown upon the chip. Shall we try it? I think we should. Alright. These are an obvious and immediate representation of the flavor that they speak of. That's already a +1 in my book. +2, it's a really good, strong tasting coffee cappuccino type flavor. But not so strong as to be like, ugh, that's gross. They're good. They're very good. They're different. If you're craving salty, don't go for them. There is a bit of a salt to them, but they're more sweet, I think. They meet somewhere in the middle. Pretty good. But it really doesn't... Sometimes you want sweet, sometimes you want salty. These don't quite reach the pinnacle of either side, but collectively they're pretty good in this chip. I like the volume of salt to cappuccino flavoring. Dusting. I'm going to give them an 8.5 on a scale of 1 to 10. That might be the highest thing we've ever rated on the show. What was the last thing we did? I'll have to go back and look at it. I'm thinking about doing cereals. What do you think about cereal reviews? I see lots of new cereals, and as you know, I'm a slave to marketing. So if it's shiny and new, I was thinking about trying it, and I could do reviews of it on here. I don't know if there's a lot of big cereal eaters out there. I'm going to pinch this capo to my nipple. Okay, everybody watch. No, I'm not going to do that. That's awful. I found this for like $3 somewhere a while back. I haven't tried it yet, though, because I haven't replaced the strings on my broken guitar either. I could play my Ibanez acoustic electric, but just... I should have learned just hearing that name all in one sentence was a bad idea. It's too bad because the pickups are nice. When it's plugged in, it's not bad. When it's unplugged, though, it's plastic guitar. Horrible. Terrible. I'm trying to sell it. Oh, it's awesome. You should buy it. Oh, for Christ's sake, man. Good chips. Good times. Let's take a look at the book of questions. Let's see what's on the menu over here tonight. This is a nice one. Sorry for the pause. If you knew of a way to use your estate following your death to greatly benefit humanity, would you do it and leave only a minimal amount to your family? Ooh. That's below the belt, man. Like being able to improve humanity in some great way. Does it say great way? Yes, greatly benefit humanity. As long as I could explain it to them, like beforehand, be like, listen, the reason why I'm doing this is because of this. And I think that you got to do this. If that's the case, then yeah. If not, dang, man. I know it's being very greedy, but if they would never know about it either way, oh, now there's a little moral conundrum right there too. Like if they knew that you could greatly improve humanity in a way, but you left them all your money rather. Huh. Conundrum. A bit of a conundrum there. A bit of a conundrum there. A bit of a conundrum there. Sometimes I just lose it. All right, with the last few minutes here, let me tell you all the things I like and don't like about my phone. First of all, I'm really nervous without having a case. There's nothing stopping the glass from hitting the ground first, so it would probably shatter. So that's not a negative, because when I get a case, that'll be okay. I won't have to worry about it unless there's like a thing sticking up. Okay. After using the fingerprint for 2 days, I hate it. I tried doing it as though I'm like only have one hand. So I swipe my thumb how I do it. Accepts it. No problem. Go back. Like, it's got a 50% success rate at best. So when I do the normal one, the one finger, it works fine. But that's very inconvenient because I need 2 hands to do it. Congratulations, my friend. You will not be disappointed, Sean. This is a good phone. I really like it a lot. Security policy update. I gotta read all this crap. I'm gonna read the whole security. Okay, here we go. Samsung Electronics Corporation Limited, Samsung, offers an automatic update service for its... No, I'm not gonna read you that. Imagine that. That'd be horrible. I'm gonna say accept. I want to read that one, but I'm not going to. I don't got time for that. Who's got time for that? It's crazy talk. Okay, so I do like the health aspect of this phone. On the third screen over to the right is something that tracks your steps and stuff like that. I talked about it last night. I won't get into it again. It makes me conscious and think about how I can attain the goals on here. I haven't started yet because I want to start first thing in the morning. So I think if I can remember to do this before I go to bed, I'm going to set it. I'm going to see if I can reach the first goal tomorrow. Then I'll reach the second goal, and I'll just keep going. So the heart monitor thing will be nice because I'm going to probably be interested in checking that to see how high my heart rate gets when it's comfortable, and then find exercises in that range to do. Which seems makes sense to me. I don't know. Okay, so the home screen button being a button on the phone is a little weird. I will say that. It's not bad. I don't hate it. I like that I can bring up Task Manager and close all my tasks just using that. That used to be the menu button. I know you can't see it, but now it's unlit until you hit down here, and then it's that. It'll show you that. You bring up Task Manager, and it shows you all your applications that are running. No, I don't want to end all. Cancel that. I find I'm not getting as many notifications from Instagram and from Twitter. Maybe I haven't logged into them yet. I don't know. The contacts, like I said, I had a problem syncing the contacts, and I've lost a lot of contacts that I guess were exclusive to the other phone. I have no idea. I'll have to look it up. There's something on here called an easy remote too, which I'm interested in looking at after. Because if this could run... Alright, my TV would be great. Because if I could switch it to 3D without having to get up... Well, I have a remote that I can do it that way, but to have it on my phone would be way better, because I'm always very concerned about losing remote controls. Now, I have this theory that everyone loses something specific a lot, but it's always that one thing. Okay, for some people... Fuck, did I put my glasses? For other people, it's their keys. For other people, it's their phone. For other people, it's a million things to, different people. Actually, it's not a million things. It's probably like 7 or 8 things. That, nowadays I check for my bracelets, my rings I don't wear right now because my fingers are too fat. I should just cut the damn fat off of them with scissors. Oh, that would hurt. Pretty sure I'd hit some nerves too. And, losing something. What do I always lose? keys. No, I hardly lose anything because I'm very conscious of that. Like, that's one of my daily routine type things. Like, from waking up until probably about 11:30 or noon is a lock every day almost that I know what I'm going to do. I want to break those habits too. I'm getting really sick of them. I'm going to go right back to this because I can't remember what I was talking about. I don't know. This one's 50-50 for me. Do you prefer being around men or women? Do your closest friends tend to be men or women? I don't know. I've had really close friends that are both men and women. My closest of friends were probably men, though. Yeah, most certainly. Yeah. I don't care about who I hang out with, but I tend to hang out with guys more. I don't know. If you could use a voodoo doll to hurt anyone you choose, would you do said thing? No, we've already talked about this. Like, it's... If you could do anything to anybody without... Yeah, that's terrible. That's awful. Be nice to each other. Well, it's giving me it's kind of lame. Yeah, see, like 24, I feel like it's a repeat too. Are there people you envy enough to want to trade lives with them, and who are they? Not really. I mean, it'd be nice to be someone rich if I could still have my family and friends. Alright, we'll stop at 25 because we got 16 minutes on the clock, 17 minutes. For an all-expense paid 1-week vacation anywhere in the world, would you be willing to kill a beautiful butterfly by pulling off its wings? What about stepping on a cockroach? I think I've read this one before. Oh, this is awful. Because there's not much I wouldn't do to have a all-expense-paid 1-week vacation anywhere in the world. But I could never bring myself to harm a butterfly in said way. I know a lot of you being like, whatever, dude, just kill it. Rip its wings off. It's just one frickin' butterfly. Let's talk about the butterfly effect, huh? You didn't think of that now, did you? Let's say you never touch this butterfly and it goes on its way. And maybe the dust off of its wings pollinates something to create the cure for cancer. And you killed that butterfly. See what I'm saying? Dinosaurs, theories, science, test tubes, laboratory coats, stethoscopes, and microscopes. There's a little science for you. Have I shown you my little cock? He's teeny. Really teeny. He's neat, though. I like him. Griffin was playing with him earlier. And he dropped it, and Chewie went for it. I was about ready to choke him. It's neat. It's a little chicken. Look at that. Do you have a little chicken? One of those nights, folks. What did I ask? Yeah. No, I couldn't. I really couldn't. Damn it. But I would do a lot. Something's going on out there. Something big's going down in Olivera Town. That's lame. I almost said it. I know. Well, let's pull this steak out of the heart. See what happens. Thank you guys for always coming back every night and making good times. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person tomorrow, today, but not yesterday. After next week, maybe on Tuesday. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. And let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. I am the the one-man flash mob, Jason Oliver. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you a little bit further on down the road to 40.